bench as we get a look at their running back. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. They go play action on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. He'll look to throw. Hits his running back. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Got to figure out this third down here. Setting up a throw. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the in route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stop for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Back to the well again. Breaks the tackle, still going. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. All plays on the table here for third and 3. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. And it's the Texans who have first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Now looking to throw. This throw is cut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They are throwing it again. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Tony now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Falcons with the football late in the first half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On target to his man Higgins. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. 2nd and 3. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. To the air now on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. He'll throw it yet again. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Got his target, it's Higgins.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
To the air, 3rd and long. Hauled in by Waddle. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. We've come to halftime. The Texans in unfriendly confines. But hey, they've got the lead. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studio. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the second half. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now. Looking for a throw here. It is caught left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. This is ahead for about 5. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 39. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans grow the lead now to 22 points. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And this game might be going... They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Connecting on the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
From the gun on 3rd down. Finds his man, Waddle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. They'll throw it. Higgins makes the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. He's going to throw this one. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And, yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He'll try left side out of the option. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a first. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Again, this is Mitchell. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons trail by 22 now. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. He's hit pay dirt 3 times. Part of a really nice game for him so far, Brock. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Cut out left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll throw on 1st. Catch made over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him, creating space, QB receiver deliver.
They go play action on first. Completed to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the 37. Throwing the out route complete. Brushes him off with ease. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Texans trying to end this before the final quarter. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling onto this lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Tony now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Falcons are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 31. On target to Waddle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. The give now to Mitchell. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I can still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is, don't ever try that again.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team on the field. Michael Dixon will kick it away. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. And this one does not go far. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That's caught for the first. Has a hole left, room to run. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their lead on the final play of the third. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans tack on 7 more to their lead. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Tony now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now outruns their offense to take over. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They'll come out throwing. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans continue adding on to that lead.
Falcons 20.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 15-yard line.
What are you doing? Were they even paying attention?
Another try following the sack. On target to his man Higgins. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Dropping back to throw. And they pick him off again. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And they take him down right along the 30. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. This offense getting all set for this series. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Mitchell up the middle. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
The Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They give it to him again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Give now to the running back. Along the sideline past midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And the Falcons get a 5th defensive back out there. 3rd down coming. Simple dive up the middle. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. They get 2 out of the run, but it's going to be 4th and 9. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. This is a 48-yard look for him. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now. Pass play now. Got his target, it's Higgins. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 47. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now from the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Looking right, and he finds him. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
One final shot here. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So the Texans come away with a road win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say goodbye from Atlanta.